Welcome to the 19th Century Charitable Association in Oak Park. Our vision is to be a dynamic cultural center for community learning and to strengthen our community through learning, giving, and sharing our landmark building. I'm Diane Moses, the president and program chair of the Music Committee. We have 30 wonderful programs in our enrichment series, and we thank all of our sponsors. And we already heard from Jim Walters from the McDowell Society, who said a few words earlier. Regina Ceragioli, soprano, is a Chicago native with her master's in voice from Northwestern University and bachelor's in music from the Butler University. Regina spent the summers of 2018 and 2019 as an apprentice artist with the esteemed Santa Fe Opera. A highlight of her 2019 contract was a singing concert with Renee Fleming as a featured soloist in Serenade to Music by Ralph Vaughan Williams. Regina was a district winner in the 2017 and 2019 Metropolitan competitions and is a fellow with the Chicago Luminart Cultural Foundation and received the Farwell Award from the Musicians Club of Women. Michelle Mariposa is a Filipino-Chinese mezzo-soprano. Currently, she is a young artist with the Chicago Opera Theater. In the summer of 2023, she was an apprentice artist at the Santa Fe Opera. She performed the title role in Menotti's The Medium at the Northwestern Opera Theater. Michelle has concertized in the USA, Philippines, Singapore, South Korea, Taiwan, and Austria. She is a recipient of the 2022 Farwell Award from the Musicians Club of Women. Michelle completed a master's degree in voice and opera performance at Northwestern's Bienen School of Music. Aaron Short, tenor, has sung leading and featured roles with many national and international opera companies and symphonies, including the Chicago Symphony, Chicago Opera Theater, Lyric Opera of Chicago's Lyric Unlimited, Santa Fe Opera, and many more. Some of his favorite roles include Sam and Susanna, Eduardo and Lucio de Lammermoor, Jimmy Mahoney in Aufstieg und Fall der Stadt Mahogany, simultaneously subtle and shattering. Mr. Short is an alumnus of Wichita State University and Manhattan School of Music and is currently getting his doctorate at the Bienen School at Northwestern. Bass baritone Dimitri German is an active opera, oratorial, and concert soloist based in Chicago. He is a member of the Chicago Symphony Chorus, Grant Park Symphony Chorus, and has performed with the Lyric Opera of Chicago, Chicago Opera Theater, and Music of the Baroque. A core member of the new music ensemble, The Crossing, he is a featured soloist on 4 of their 9 Grammy-nominated recordings. More recently, Dimitri has appeared as a soloist with the Chicago Civic Orchestra. Dimitri is a graduate of Northwestern's Bienen School of Music. And last but not least, Chuck Foster, pianist, trained at Northwestern as a baritone before deciding to pursue a career in collaborative piano. He has served as a rehearsal and performance keyboardist for various groups, including Chicago Symphony Chorus, Grant Park Festival Chorus, The Crossing, Music of the Baroque, and Stare at the Sun. And by the way, 2,000 people auditioned for the Bienen School of Music at Northwestern. 200 are chosen. 5 of the people who have attended or attending are here today. Let's give them a very warm welcome.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you, Diane, for your illustrious introduction. My name is Chuck Foster, as Diane said, and we are really, really grateful to be here. We start with one of our operatic selections from Offenbach's The Tales of Hoffmann. Each act of this opera sees our protagonist in a new setting with a new romantic figure to romance and a new villain to thwart him. At the beginning of this act, we find ourselves in Venice with Giulietta, our courtesan romantic interest, and Niklaus, Michelle's playing a pants role, who is the protagonist's best friend. And she dressed for the occasion. And the text of this piece, famous music that you might recognize, invites you to release your cares and indulge earthly pleasures, and we hope you'll be able to do the same on this cold winter's day. Thanks so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dimitri German. I am a bass baritone here in Chicago, as you heard from Diane's lovely introduction. Thank you, Diane. The first piece that I will be singing for you needs very little introduction. It is from the wonderful Broadway show Camelot. And it comes at the beginning of Act 2, where the character of Lancelot is singing to Guinevere a song of unrequited love or unfulfilled love, and that he will never ever leave her, that he could never leave her. So this is if ever I would leave you.
summer, I never would know. Your hair streaked with sunlight, your lips red with flame, your face with a luster that puts gold to shame. But if I'd ever leave you, it couldn't be in autumn. How I'd leave in autumn, I never will know. I've seen how you sparkle when fall nips the air. I know you in autumn, and I must be there. And could I leave you running merrily through the snow, or on a wintry evening when you catch the fire's glow? If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing that in spring I'm bewitched by your song? Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all. If ever I would leave you, how could it be in springtime, knowing how in spring I'm bewitched by your song? Oh no, not in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. No, never could I leave you at all.
Hello, I am Regina Ceragioli. The next piece that we're going to be hearing, I think many of you will be familiar with. It is an operatic offering. It is from Romeo et Juliet by Gounod. And we just heard from Dimitri a perspective from Lancelot, of someone who knows what love is and knows what they want. And Juliet in this song does not know that yet. She's still so young, and what she wants is just to have the chance to live and to figure out what love is in all of its beauty and any pain that may come along. So this is Je veux vivre.
Je veux vivre dans ce
Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron Short, and I'm a tenor, as you can probably tell. That's kind of look like one. For the first selection that I'll be singing for you today, I will be singing a very famous love song from the musical Kismet. It is, interestingly, the melody is based off of a melody by the Russian composer Borodin, and I'm pretty sure you're going to recognize it. This is Stranger in Paradise.
Take my hand, I'm a stranger in paradise, all lost in a wonderland, a stranger in paradise. If I stand starry-eyed, that's a danger in paradise, for mortals who stand beside an angel like you. I saw your face and I ascended out of the commonplace into the rare. Somewhere in space I hang suspended until I know there's a chance that you care. Won't you answer the fervent prayer of a stranger in paradise? Don't send me in dark despair from all that I hunger for, but open your angel arms to the stranger in paradise and tell him that he need be a stranger no more. I saw your face and I ascended out of the commonplace into the rare. Somewhere in space I hang suspended until I know there's a chance that you care. Won't you answer the fervent prayer of a stranger in paradise? Don't send me in dark despair from all that I hunger for, but open your angel arms to the stranger in paradise and tell me that I need be a stranger no more.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Michelle Mariposa, and I'm very happy to be here today. It's a very big contrast. I was in the Philippines just yesterday, and it was 89 degrees, and now it's But yeah, anyway, continuing with the theme of love this afternoon, this aria that I will be singing is more commonly known as the violin aria from the Tales of Hoffmann. And here, Niklaus is so frustrated with Hoffmann's repeated love failures that he urges Hoffmann to just fall in love with art instead, to fall in love with the sound of the violin, to fall in love with music, with poetry, so that he can write. And the thesis is that love conquers all. True love is what conquers all, and not his failed love pursuits. So this is the violin aria.
We are now taking a trip into the woods. Stephen Sondheim's Into the Woods, as many of you may know, sees what happens when a bunch of fairy tale characters find themselves in modern situations. Here we have a pair of princes pursuing the characters of Cinderella and Rapunzel, who it just so happens are brothers who meet themselves in the woods to compare their exploits.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in a tower she sits by the hour, maintaining her hair. Blithe and becoming, frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you, if there only were doors. Agony, oh, the torture they teach. Thoughts as intriguing, or half so fatiguing as what's out of reach. Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne? You are everything maidens could wish for. Then why no? Do I know? The girl must be mad. You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her agony, misery, oh, it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and they're just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
And now we're going to step out of the woods and give the singers a little bit of a break. I'd love to introduce you to a little-known composer who should be much more well-known, and his music is beautiful and accessible. Federico Mompo is a Catalan composer who writes beautiful melodic music, and it's informed by his family owning a very strange operation. They inherited a bell foundry, and a lot of his piano music makes beautiful use of bell-like qualities that are totally inherent in the piano as an instrument, but rarely get utilized as well as they could. So I'd love to give you A Song and a Dance from Federico Mompo.
The next piece that we will be presenting is one of my favorites, and I'm sure many of you will concur. It's one of the first pieces that was assigned to me when I started studying music in high school back at Marian Catholic in Chicago Heights in the south suburbs. It's from The Music Man, and it's Till There Was You.
There were bells on the hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in the sweet, fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you.
This next selection is from Franz Lehar's The Land of Smiles, which is no longer performed today, but it did give us one of the most famous German arias probably anybody knows. I really don't think this will need much of an introduction. You're going to recognize it right away. This is You Are My Heart's Delight, Dein ist mein ganzes Herz.
Dein ist mein ganzes Herz, wo du nicht bist, kann ich nicht sein. So wie die Blume welkt, wenn sie nicht küsst, der Sonnenschein. Dein ist mein schönstes Lied, weil es allein aus der Liebe blüht. Sag mir noch einmal, mein Eins ich liebt. Oh, sag noch einmal mir, ich hab dich lieb. Wohin ich immer gehe, ich fühle deine Nähe. Ich möchte deinen Atem trinken und betend dir zu Füßen sinken. Dir allein nicht sein. So wie die Blume welkt, wenn sie nicht küsst, der Sonnenschein. Dein ist mein schönstes Lied, weil es allein aus der Liebe erblüht. Sag mir noch einmal ein einzig Lieb. Oh, sag noch einmal mir, ich hab dich lieb.
This is a Filipino piece that questions the fate of those who love. Because as we know, love can be painful, but it can also bring us the most blissful moments. And so this piece asks, what could be our fate?
Dito sa mundo'y walang kasing tamis, kaya ng umawit ng sariling himig. Bawat nakinting ang wika'y pag-ibig, siyang humahami sa pusong nagiliw. Mahirap na palang umirog, sintay dali-daling may lunos. Araw-gabi ang puso, ang tibok ay sipayo. Ano kayang kapalaran ng matiming langay? Asahan mo't di palad, kakantan mo'y saklap. Araw-gabi ang puso, ang tibok ay sipayo. Nang matiming lagay, asahan mo't di palad, kakamtan mo't saklap. Kakamtan mo't saklap.
The next piece I will be singing for you this afternoon is from the opera by Benjamin Britten called Billy Budd. And at this moment in the story, Billy, a shipmate on a sea vessel, has been sentenced to death and wakes up in the brig in the middle of the night, the morning of his execution, reflecting on. He's a simple-minded fellow, and he is imagining how the day will go as he approaches his inevitable fate. This is "Look Through the Port" from Billy Budd.
God's cutlass and silvers this nook. morning aloft from below. On an empty stomach, no, never would it do. They'll give me a nibble bit of biscuit ere I go. Sure, a messmate will reach me the last parting cup. But turning heads away from the hoist and the belay, heaven knows who will have the running of me up. A pipe to those halyards! But ain't it all sham? A blur's in my eyes. It is dreaming that I am. But Donald, he has promised to stand by the plank, so I'll shake a friendly hand ere I sink. But no, it is dead, then I'll become to think. They'll lash me in hammock, drop me deep. Fathoms down fathoms, how I'll dream fast asleep. I feel it stealing now. Roll me over fair, I'm sleepy, and the oozy weeds about me twist.
Act 1 of everybody's favorite opera, La Bohème, wherein Rodolfo, a writer, meets a new neighbor, Mimi, a seamstress, who has found that her candle has gone out and she's run out of matches. And of course, as so often happens in this situation, they fall in love. And they sing of their newfound love and decide to go meet Rodolfo's friends at a cafe. Thank you so much for having us. We're very grateful to Diane Moses for organizing this and to the 19th Century Club. And we hope you've enjoyed us. And thank you for being such a warm and welcoming audience.
O suave fanciulla, o dolce viso di vite circonfusa alba lunar. In terra visa il sogno che io vorrei sempre sognare. Dolcezze estreme, freddo fuori.
Mi starò vicina.
E a ritorno
Curioso,
dammi il braccio, mia piccina.